matrix, a square matrix, A is said to be a square matrix. A is said to be symmetric. If A complement is equals to A. So the definition of a symmetric matrix is a square matrix. A is said to be symmetric if A dash is equals to A or A complement is equals to A. It is a square matrix. Of course, it is a square matrix. What is a square matrix? The number of rows is equals to the number of columns. Then only it is called as a square matrix. It is a square matrix. Then if A dash is equals to A, what is A dash? In the previous class, we have discussed the transpose of a matrix. What is the transpose of a matrix? The interchanging of rows and columns is called the transpose of the matrix. This is the definition of the symmetric matrix. After transposing, so we have to get the same A. So A dash is equals to A or A transpose is equals to A. So definition, what are the definition? A square matrix, A is said to be symmetric if A complement is equals to A. How to write the examples of a symmetric matrix? For example, A is equals to 1 minus 2 minus 2 root 3. Okay. This is the given matrix A. What is the transpose of the matrix? The transpose of the matrix is A dash or A complement. This one is A complement, or you can put A dash also. Okay. So what is the rows? Rows is 1 minus 2. We have to write it in columns. Okay. So 1 minus 2 becomes, it is in rows, it is going to become column wise. So minus 2 root 3, it is in second horizontal line. So it is going to become second row, that is second column, vertical line. Okay. So I have interchanged the rows and columns. 1 minus 2 becomes, it is in rows, it has become column-wise. 1 minus 2. Minus 2 root 3, it is in second vertical line. Minus 2 root 3. These both the matrix are same? Yes, they are same. So you can check the elements. 1, 1, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, root 3, root 3. So after transposing the matrix, you have to get the matrix A itself. Then it is called to be this one symmetric matrix. What is the definition of symmetric matrix? If A dash is equals to A, a square matrix, A is said to be symmetric if A complement is equals to A. So this is the given matrix A. We have to transpose this. How to transpose this? Transposing interchanging of rows and columns is called the transpose of the matrix. 1 minus 2 is in first horizontal line. The horizontal lines are called rows. We have to write it in columns. How to write it in columns? See, 1 minus 2 become 1 minus 2. That is, it is in rows, no? We have to write it in columns. It is in horizontal line. We have to write it in vertical line. So, minus 2 root 3. It is in second horizontal line. We have to write it in vertical line. So, how it will be? So, 1 minus 2 become 1 minus 2 column wise. Minus 2 root 3 becomes second vertical line. Minus 2 root 3. So, next example. There is a trick to write the symmetric matrix, otherwise you may get confused. I will say the trick, okay? What is the trick? First we have to write, you know the diagonal elements? Diagonal elements, you don't know what are the diagonal elements? The diagonals from left top corner to right bottom corner is called the principal diagonal or leading diagonal. So the elements from left top corner to right bottom corner, those elements are called principal diagonal or leading diagonal. We have to write the elements first, okay? We have to write the diagonal elements first. So in third order matrix, how many elements will be there for third order matrix? There are 9 elements. There are 9 elements in third order matrix. That is 3 rows and 3 columns. We have to write like this, okay? We will write better like this, okay? 3, okay, we will fill the blanks. So square matrix we are going to put like this, okay? square bracket or common bracket or pair of double bars we can put. Okay. First we have to write the diagonal elements. What are the diagonal elements? The elements from left top corner to right bottom corner is called the principal diagonal or leading diagonal. So root 3 1 plus I minus 7. We have to write the diagonal elements first. After this, so non-diagonal elements should be symmetric. It should be same. So if I put minus 2, here also minus 2 I have to put. Okay. If it is 3, here also I have to put 3. If it is root 7, I have to put root 7. Like this we have to write, otherwise we get confused. Writing symmetric matrix is little, we have to get the tricks, then only we can write it easily. Okay. We have to write the principal diagonal elements first. What are the principal diagonal elements? These are the principal diagonal elements. Okay. We have to write these elements first. Okay. We have to write these elements first. After this, non-diagonal elements should be symmetric. Okay. This should be symmetric. Symmetric means it should be the same. Okay. It should be the same value. It should be having the same value. Minus 2 is minus 2. 3, root 7, root 7. So, what is the transpose of the matrix? A transpose or A dash is equals to root 3 minus 2, 3. Next, minus 2, 1 plus I, root 7. Next, see, it is in horizontal line, root 3 minus 2, 3. It is in first horizontal line. We have to write it in column wise. So, root 3 minus 2, 3 become column wise, vertical line. Root 3 minus 2, 3. Which is the second horizontal line? Minus 2, 1 plus I, root 7. It is going to become the second vertical line. Minus 2, 1 plus I, root 7. We have to write it in column wise. It is there in horizontal line. It is there in row wise. We have to write it in column wise. So, 3 root 7 minus 7 is in third horizontal line. We have to write it in column wise. How many will be? 3 root 7 minus 7. So, here A complement is equals to A. This one is the symmetric matrix. So, a square matrix A is said to be symmetric if A complement is equals to A. Then only it is called as a symmetric matrix. So, you can check the elements. These elements are same. Is it right? This one are same. Both the matrices are same. We have to get both the matrix should be same. Otherwise, it is not called as a symmetric matrix. You know the definition. Symmetric matrix definition is very important. The problem will come for 3 parts. Okay, according to this, we have to know the definition first. What is the definition of symmetric matrix? It is a square matrix. The square matrix means the number of rows is equals to the number of columns. There are so many order of a matrix we have now. It must be 1 cross 3 matrix, 2 cross 3 matrix, 3 cross 2 matrix, 1 cross 5 matrix. There are so many order of a matrix. But it is a square matrix. A square matrix means the number of rows should be equals to the number of columns. Here 3 cross 3. Here also 3 cross 3. The order should be same. The number of rows is equals to the number of columns. For example, next example. A is equals to root 2, 7, 7, 5. Okay. So, what is the order of the matrix? The order of the matrix is 2 cross 2. What are the diagonal elements here? Root 2, root 7 are the diagonal elements. The elements from left top corner to right bottom corner are called the principal diagonal. Principal diagonal or leading diagonal. Leading diagonal. Simply we are going to call as a, that is diagonals from left top corner to right bottom corner. So, root 2, root 5 are the diagonal elements. After that, this should be symmetric. These the non-diagonal elements should be same. It should be same. The non-diagonal elements. These are the non-diagonal elements. It should be same. So A dash is equals to root 2, 7, 7, 25. So this one A dash is equals to 8. So this is the definition of a symmetric matrix. We have to write the principal diagonal elements first. After that, non-diagonal element should be symmetric. Then only it is called as a symmetric matrix. So after transposing, interchanging of rows and columns, we have to get the matrix A. Then it is called as a symmetric matrix. There are so many examples you can give. Okay. Next one is skew symmetric matrix. Next one is skew symmetric matrix. A square matrix. A square matrix A is said to be a square matrix A is said to be a skew symmetric matrix. Skew symmetric matrix if A dash is equals to minus A. A square matrix A is said to be skew symmetric matrix if A dash is equals to minus A. This one is very important. So it is also a square matrix. The number of rows is equals to the number of columns. Then it is called a square matrix. After transposing the rows and columns, we have to get the matrix A, but with the opposite sign. Opposite sign. This negative sign we have to get. We will get the matrix A only, but with the negative sign. With the opposite sign we will get. Okay. What is the skew symmetric matrix definition? A square matrix A is said to be skew symmetric matrix if A dash is equals to minus A. What are the examples? Examples A is equals to, here to write skew symmetric matrix, the tricks we have to follow. What are the tricks? First we have to write the diagonal element should be 0. All the diagonal elements should be zeros. So we have to write, when to write first, okay. How many elements for 3 cross matrix? There are 9 elements, is it right? There are 9 elements. What are the diagonal elements here? Here, these are the diagonal elements. These elements should be same, 0. It should be 0 only, okay. To write the skew symmetric matrix, the diagonal elements should be 0, always 0. And the non-diagonal elements should be symmetric with the opposite sign. Okay, if it is T, this one is minus T. Okay, if it is A and this one is minus A. If it is minus B, this will be plus B. Okay, this one is the examples of skew symmetric matrix. You just transpose. A dash is equals to 0 T A. It is in first horizontal line. We have to write it in columns. 0 T A. Okay. Next, minus T 0 minus P. Minus P 0 minus P. So it is in second horizontal line. We have to write it in second column line. Next, third horizontal line is which one? Minus A. B 0. It is in third horizontal line. We have to write it in third vertical line. So minus A, B 0. Is it both the matrices are same here? Just check it. Both the matrices are same? No, both the matrices are not same here. How to find A dash is equals to minus A? If we take it minus as common, what will be the next? So take minus as common. A transpose is equals to, if we take minus as common, so 0. So minus A will become plus T. Okay. Minus A will become plus A. So T become minus T. This one 0 is 0 only. Okay. So minus B become minus B. So it is in B now, it should be minus B. A become minus A, B become minus B, 0, 0. Okay? 0 is neither positive or not negative. So when writing 0, we have to write, if it is minus also we have to write, we have to write as it is, the 0 only. Okay? Is it the same? So 0 P A minus B, 0 minus B minus A, and this one is minus here, but minus we have to, what we have to do? We should not write minus, minus become plus. A minus A, B 0. So this minus is common. What is this matrix? This matrix is called A. So it is there now. So 0 P A minus B, 0 minus B minus A, B 0. So therefore A transpose is equals to minus A. So to write skew symmetric matrix, we have to write the non-diagonal elements should be opposite with the sign, and the diagonal element should be always 0. Then only we can write the equation like this. We get the equation. Otherwise, we won't get. Okay. We have to write the principal diagonal element should be always 0, and the non-diagonal element should be same with the opposite sign. Then it is called A transpose is equals to minus A. A square matrix A is said to be skew symmetric if A dash transpose of matrix is equals to minus A. After interchanging rows and columns, we have to get the matrix A itself, but with the opposite sign. Okay. So B is equals to, so what are the non-diagonal elements? So it should be 0 only. Other elements if I write minus root 3, what we have to write here? Plus root 3. This should be always 0, and this should be symmetric with the opposite sign. So what is B dash? B dash is equals to 0 minus root 3. It is in row wise, we have to write it in columns wise. So root 3, 0. So it is in first horizontal line. We have to write it in first column line. So it is in second horizontal line. We have to write it in, what we have to write it in? Second vertical line we have to write it. So if the elements are same here, after taking minus as common, it will become plus 3 become minus 3, minus 3 become plus 3 and 0. Then it is called as minus B. So therefore B dash is equals to minus B. B dash is equals to minus B. Okay. You know the definition of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix? For definition of symmetric matrix is A dash is equals to A. It means to say it is a square matrix. After interchanging rows and columns, we have to get A dash is equals to A. That we have to get the matrix A itself. Whereas in skew symmetric matrix, A dash is equals to minus A. So after interchanging rows and columns, we have to get the matrix A, but with the opposite sign. Of course, the magnitude will be same. After getting the magnitudes, if it is the same only, the magnitude will be same. Okay. So while writing symmetry, this one is very important, otherwise students will get confused. While writing the examples of symmetric matrix, we have to write the diagonal elements first, whereas in the symmetric matrix I am telling, okay, in symmetric matrix we have to write the diagonal elements. After that, non-diagonal element should be symmetric, okay, it should be symmetric, it should be same, the same elements we have to write. So here what we have to do in this one, do it in skew symmetric matrix. A dash is equals to minus A. We have to write the principal diagonal element should be 0 only. All the diagonal elements should be 0. After this, non-diagonal element should be same, symmetric, but with the negative sign, but with the opposite sign. If it is plus, we have to write minus. If it is minus, we have to write plus. Okay. There is one important examples. Examples are coming for this one. Okay. This is the very important example which is coming for examination for 3 marks. Okay. express A is equals to 3, 5, 1 minus 1 as sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrices. So this one is important. This is coming for 3 marks in the examination. Okay, it is coming for 3 marks in the examination. Express A is equals to 3, 5, 1 minus 1 as sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. So the formula method A is equals to P plus Q. What is A is equals to P plus Q, where P is equals to A plus A dash divided by 2. P is a symmetric matrix. Okay. So the formula P is equals to A plus A dash divided by 2. So P is a symmetric matrix. Q, where Q is equals to A minus A dash divided by 2, where Q is a skew symmetric matrix. Skew symmetric matrix. Okay. After adding this P and Q, after adding the sum of P and Q should be the given matrix. This is the statement of this. Okay. A is equals to 3, 5, 1 minus 1. We have to express this example as a sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. This one is very important. Okay. Students get 3 marks easily for this question. So formula is A is equals to P plus Q, where P is equals to A plus A dash divided by 2, where P is a symmetric matrix. Q is equals to A minus A dash divided by 2, where Q is a skew symmetric matrix. Symmetric matrix means A dash is equals to A. Skew symmetric matrix is A dash is equals to minus A. Okay, this is the formula. This one is very important, I told you. Okay. So students need to practice similar examples. Similar examples we have to practice. Then only we will get. Okay. So what is a formula? A is equals to P plus Q, where P is equals to A plus A dash. A is here no? A plus A dash. We'll do A plus A dash first. What is A? 3, 5, 1 minus 1. Okay. We have to add this. A dash is transpose of the matrix A. The transpose of A, interchanging of rows and columns, is called the transpose of the matrix. So 3, 5, it will become like this. Okay. 3, 5 in row wise, no, it is in column wise now. So 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1 is second horizontal line. We have to write it in second column wise. Okay. This is the given matrix 3, 5, 1 minus 1. So 3, 5 become like this. 1 minus 1 become like this. Row wise become column wise. We have to add this. Okay. So 3 plus 3, 6. 5 plus 1, 6. 1 plus 5, 6. 1 plus 5 is 6. Minus 1 plus minus 1. So students will get cancelled easily. Is it possible? So better we simplify the bracket. We will do the bracket. Plus into minus is minus 1. Minus 1 is minus 2. So this is very important. This is basic. Okay. Basics. Students should know this. So this is A plus A dash. 3 plus 3 is 6. 5 plus 3 is 6. 1 plus 5 is 6. Minus 1 plus into minus minus. Minus 1 is minus 2. So this is A plus A dash. Now we have to do it A plus A dash divided by 2. How to do this one? You take 1 by 2 outside. What will be remaining? This one 1 by 2 is here according to this formula. So 6, 6, 6 minus 2. Okay. How it will be? 2 divided by 6. How many times it will go? So which is equals to 2 3s are. Next 2 3s are. 2 3s are. 2 1s are. But minus. Okay. So therefore a plus a dash divided by 2 is equals to what we have got? 3 3 3 minus 1. This one is the a plus a dash divided by 2. Okay. Next what we have to do it? Next we have to go for a minus a dash. We have to go it for a minus a dash. A minus a dash divided by 2. So 1 by 2 we can take like this. What is A? A is 3, 5, 1 minus 1. Minus, because here minus. What is A dash? A dash 3, 5 become column wise. 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1. Okay. I am doing it directly, this one. So 3 minus 3, 0. 5 minus 1, how much? 4. 1 minus 5. 1 minus 5. It is equals to minus 4. Minus 1, see, minus 1, minus into minus, plus 1, which is equals to 0. Is it right? So, it will be like this, okay? 0 by 2, which is equals to 0 only. 4 by 2, minus 4 by 2, 0 by 2. We have to write like this, okay? Otherwise, 0 by 2 is 0. 2 ones are, 2 twos are, 2 ones are, minus 2 and 0. Is it a skew symmetric matrix? Yes, it is a skew symmetric matrix. This one is Q. So Q is equals to. What is Q dash here? So this is Q. How to get Q dash? Q dash is equals to 0 minus 2 to 0. Okay. So Q dash is equals to, we take minus as common 0, 2 minus 2, 0. So Q dash is equals to minus 2. So Q is a skew symmetric matrix. Skew symmetric matrix. So this condition satisfies. Q is equals to 0, 2 minus 2, 0. What we got P? We have to add these two elements. Okay. P ಏನು ಬಂತು ನಮಗೆ? What we got P? That is, what is the formula? A is equals to P plus Q. I wrote that values. What is A value? So A is equals to P. That is P is equals to A plus A dash divided by 2. No. So what is that value? Is it 3? 3, 3 minus 1. Q, what is Q? Q is 0, 2, minus 2, 0. Just we have simplified now. This is Q value, okay? So we have to add this. A is equals to 3 plus 0, 3. 3 plus 2, 5. 3, this one, plus 3 minus 2. 3 plus into minus 2, which is equals to 1. Next, minus 1 plus 0, which is equals to minus 1. So 3 plus 0 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 5, 3 minus 2 is 1 and minus 1, 0 is minus 1. So this is nothing but A now. So we have to get the matrix A only, then only our answer is correct, otherwise it is not correct. After simplifying A plus A dash divided by 2 and A minus A dash divided by 2, we have to get the matrix A itself. Then only our values, what we have done is correct. Otherwise it is not correct. So 3 plus 0 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. 3 plus into minus 2 is 1. minus 1 plus 0 is minus 1. So our answer is correct. Second example. This is A is equals to 1, 5 minus 1, 2. We have to express this as a sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. What is the formula? A is equals to P plus Q, where P is equals to A plus A dash divided by 2 and Q is equals to A minus A dash divided by 2. P is equals to A plus A dash divided by 2 and Q is equals to A minus A dash divided by 2. So A plus A dash divided by 2. How to do? We take 1 by 2 like this. What is A? A is 1, 5 minus 1, 2 plus. This 1 by 2 is for both the matrices. Okay, 1, 5 minus 1, 2. A dash. A dash is 1, 5 minus 1, 2. Okay. This one is A dash. A is 1, 5 minus 1, 2. A dash is 1, 5 become like this. Minus 1, 2 become like this. That is commonways. Shift it to commonways. 1 by 2. So you just write like this. This is enough. 1 plus 1 is 2. 5. 5 plus into minus. 5 plus into minus minus 1 is equals to 4. Okay. Minus 1 plus 5. How much? 4. You have to do like this only, otherwise no, the elements will be, you are going to write wrong elements. So 2, while it is in minus, we have to write it compulsory. See 2 plus 2 which is equals to 4. Okay. So the elements are 2, 4, 4, 4. So 1 plus 1, 2, 5 minus 1, 4. Minus 1 plus 5. Why it is plus 4? Because the greater number is 5, it is plus. Plus 2 plus 2 is 4. So it is equals to 1 by 2 of. So you can do it directly, right? Like this, instead of writing like this, you can write 4 by 2. Actually it is like this. You can do it directly otherwise. So A plus A dash divided by 2. This is P. Okay. What is the value? 1 is 2 times, 2 times, 2 times. So P is equals to 1, 2, 2, 2. Okay. It is a symmetric matrix, no? Because we just transpose 1, 2, 2, 1. We get A only. Next. What is next? A minus A dash divided by. Take it 1 by 2. A, what is A value? 1, 5 minus 1, 2. 1, 5 minus 1, 2. Minus we have to put 1 minus 1, 5, 2. Okay. So 1 by 2 of 1 minus 1, 0, 5, minus into minus how much? Plus, minus into minus is plus, 1 which is equals to 6, minus 1, minus 5 which is equals to minus 6, 2 plus into minus, minus 2 which is equals to 0. So 0, 2 3s are 6, 2 3 is 6, but minus 3, 2 zeros are. This one is Q. So if you take it to minus as common, you get the Q only, okay? What is Q value? 0 minus 3, 0 3 minus 3, 0. We add these elements, okay? We'll add P and Q. What is P? 1 2 2 2. Q is 0 3 minus 3, 0. We have to add this capital as equation 1 and capital as equation 2. Okay? What is the formula? A is equals to P plus Q. What is P? 1 2 2 2. What is Q? 0 3 minus 3 0. We have to express symmetric and skew symmetric. This one is symmetric matrix and this one is skew symmetric. The sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix is the given matrix. 1 plus 0 is 0, 2 plus 3 is 5, 2 plus into minus 6, 2 plus into minus 3, which is equals to minus 1, 2 plus 0 is 2. Sorry, this is 1 plus 0 is, 1 plus 0 is 1. Okay, we are not multiplying, we are adding. So 1 plus 0 is 1, 2 plus 3 is 5, 2 plus into minus 3 is minus 1, 2 plus 0 is 2. So we got the matrix now. So we have expressed the symmetric and skew symmetric matrix as the given matrix. So similar problems students is to practice. I will send the exercise problems, worked examples. I made the notes also. I will send it through groups, okay? Next problem. Similar problem students practice, okay? If f of x is equals to cos x minus sin x 0, sin x cos x 0, 0 0 1. Okay? Show that f of x, f of y is equals to f of x plus y. It is for arguments. Important. They are given f of x. What is f of x? Cos x minus sin x 0, sin x cos x 0, 0 0 1. What is f of y? F of y, what is f of y? We have to write in terms of y only. The given matrix is there, no. We have to change the variable. Cos x will become cos y minus sin y 0. So sin y cos y 0 0 0 1. Okay, variables we have to change. Cos y minus sin y 0, sin y cos y 0 0 0 1. First we will do f of x plus f of y. Okay. What is f of x plus f of y? See, cos x. This is f of x is cos x. What is f of y? Cos y. Cos x plus cos y. Next, corresponding elements we have to add. We have to add the corresponding elements. In the previous class, I have already told you, while multiplying this add, we have to corresponding elements must be adding. So minus x. Next corresponding elements minus x. Minus sin x minus sin y 0 plus 0 over this cos x cos y minus sin x minus sin y 0 0. Next second row we have to come, okay? Sin x plus sin y. This is adding here, this is addition of the matrices. We have to add the corresponding elements of the both the matrix. So this one is corresponding to this one. This one is corresponding to this one. This is associated with this one. So this is corresponding to this one. Cos x is corresponding to cos y. 0 is corresponding to 0. 0 to 0. 0 to 0. 1 to 1. We have to add. Okay. So next, which is corresponding elements? Sin x, sin y. Next, cos x plus cos y. So 0 plus 0 is 0. 0, 0. 0, 0. What is, we are not like this. So 1 plus 1 is what? 1 plus 1 is 2. Oh, what is corresponding elements? Okay, write down. So like the way we have to add. So what is f of x plus f of y? F of x, f of y. So f of x is cos x minus sin x 0. So sin x, cos x 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay. This is f of x. What is f of y? F of y is cos y minus sin y 0. So sin y cos y 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay, cos x cos y, cos x minus sin x 0, sin x cos x 0, 0, 0, 1. So cos y minus sin y 0, sin y cos y 0, 0, 0, 1. So this is first row. We have to make the first column. We have to multiply. First row, first column 1. Corresponding elements. First row, first column 1. First row, second column 1. First row, third column 1. Similarly, second row, first column 1. Second row, second column 1. Second row, third column. Third row, first column. Third row, second column. Third row, third column. What is first row here? Cos x minus sin x 0. What is the first column? Cos y sin y 0. Cos x into cos y. So cos x, cos y. Next, minus sin x, minus sin x, sin y. We have to multiply the corresponding elements. Cos x, cos y, minus, minus is there, minus into plus, minus, sin x, sin y, plus 0 into 0. Okay, next, cos x minus sin y, cos x. So we have to write the minus here, okay. If it is minus sin y, we have to write the minus sign here. Cos x sin y, cos x sin y, which is corresponding minus sin x cos y. Minus sin x cos y. Next 0 plus 1 is 0. Last 0 plus 1 is 0. So next 0 zeros are 0, 0 zeros are 0, and is 1. So we have multiplied first row, first column, cos x, cos y, minus sin x, sin y, 0. Similarly, first row, second column, cos x, sin y, minus cos x, sin y, minus sin x, cos y, 0. Next, we have to wait for second row, all the columns. Sin x into cos y is sin x, cos y, plus cos x, sin y. Next, sin x, cos y, cos x, sin y, 0. Okay. Next, second row, second column. So sin x minus sin x, sin y. So plus cos x, cos y, cos x, cos y. This corresponds to sin x minus sin y, cos x, cos cos y. So next which is corresponding this 0. Okay. So next sin x into 0 is 0. So it will become 0 plus 0 plus 1. Okay. Second row, second column, sin x minus sin y, sin x cos y, cos x sin y. We'll continue in the next class, okay? Okay, we'll do this problem. F of x, f of y. What is f of x? We'll do like cos x minus sin x 0, sin x cos x 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay, this one is f of x. F of y is cos y minus sin y 0, sin y cos y 0, 0, 0, 1. So this one is f of x. What is f of x? Cos x minus sin x 0, sin x cos x 0, 0, 0, 1. So f of y is cos y minus sin y 0, sin y cos y 0, 0, 0, 1. You know the multiplication of a matrix method, you know the not? In the previous class we have discussed about this. I have told you also, okay? I did one problem regarding this multiplication of the matrices. So first row, first column. This one is first row, this one is first column. In this we have to multiply the corresponding elements. Cos x into cos y. What is this one? Cos x, cos y. Because the variables are changing, they are not, it not should be cos y is like that. Cos x, cos y we have to write as it is because the variables are changing. Okay. Minus, because this minus sin x, sin y. Okay. Next 0. Okay. Plus 0. Okay. So cos x, cos y minus sin x, sin y. So 0. The corresponding elements are over. Cos x, cos y minus sin x, sin y plus 0. Over. Next, first row, second column. So what is that? Cos x minus sin y. So we write minus 0. Okay. Minus sin y. So cos x minus sin y minus sin x cos y. Which are the corresponding elements in the second row? This is the first row, first column. First row, second column. Cos x minus sin y. We have to write minus cos x sin y minus sin x cos y plus 0. Okay. First row, first column, first row, second column. Similarly, first row, third column. Cos x into 0, 0. Minus sin x into 0, 0. Plus 0 into 1 is 0. Okay. So the element should be 0, 0, 0. So next, second row, first column, second column, third column. So sin x into cos y. Sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. See corresponding element sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. Next 0. Okay. 0. Next second row, second column minus sin x, this one minus sin x sin y plus cos x cos y. So sin x, second row, second column, sin x minus sin y. So this one, second row, second column, minus sin x sin y plus cos x cos y plus 0. Here also sin x into 0 is 0, cos x into 0 is 0, 0 into 1 is 0. So 0, 0, 0. Over. First row, first column over. First row, second column over. First row, third column. Similarly, second row, first column, 0 into cos y, 0. Plus 0 into sin y, 0. Plus 1 into 0, 0. It will be like this. Next, third row, first column is over. Third row, second column, 0 into minus sin y is 0. Plus 0 into cos y is 0. Plus 1 into 0 is 0. Next, this one and this 0 into 0 is 0. Plus 0 into 0 is 0. Plus here you have to be careful. See 0 into 0 is be like this. So the equation is cos x cos y minus sin x sin y minus cos x sin y. So I will write in the, because I'm not going to do it here, I write it here. Okay. I will repeat. So cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. No need to write 0 here. Next, cos x sin y minus sin x cos y. Okay, and 0. Next, second row. So sin x cos y plus cos x sin y minus sin x sin y cos x cos y 0. Last one is 0 0 1. What is last one? 0 0 1. It will be like this. In the previous class, that is first year PVC also we have discussed about what is cos of x plus y. What is cos of x plus y? Cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. This is the formula of cos of x plus y. Cos of x plus y. So if we take minuses common, what will be? Cos x sin y plus sin x cos y. What is this formula? What is the cos of x plus y? Cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Similarly, sin of x plus y is equals to sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. This is sin of x plus y. What is this formula called? Sin of x plus y. This one is cos of x plus y formula. Addition and subtraction formula in the previous year we have discussed. Cos x cos y minus sin x sin y is cos of x plus y. So cos x sin y plus sin x cos y. Otherwise sin x cos y plus cos x sin y is equals to sin of x plus y. So this one is also sin of x plus y. This one is cos of x plus y. So what we have to write? Cos of x plus y. So minus sin of x plus y 0. So this one is sin of x plus y. Sin of x plus y. This one is cos of x plus y. So cos of x plus y 0. Last one is 0, 0, 1. So this is nothing but f of x plus y. So that is nothing but f of x plus y. F of x plus y, which is equals to arcus. So we have to practice it very thoroughly. It is a miscellaneous problem. It came in last year. We have to practice it. Okay, one more problem will start. Student pause the video and go through it because it is little bit lengthier now. It is very lengthier. You have to go for it slowly. Otherwise, you won't understand this problem because it is lengthy. You just apply the multiplication method. If you apply the multiplication method, you won't get any problem. Next, a is equals to 0, 1, 2. B is equals to 1, 5, 7. So find AB complement is equals to B complement A complement. So this is also multiplication of the matrix. Students usually get 0 for this because they don't know the definition of multiplication of matrix. So how it will be AB defined? What is the order here? So how many rows? There are 3 rows, 1 column. What is the order of the matrix? There is 1 row, 3 column. A is of order 3 cross 1, B is of order 1 cross 3, How is AB is defined? AB is defined when the number of columns of matrix A is equals to number of rows of B. Then only AB is defined, otherwise AB is not defined. How it will be that AB is defined? It is of order 3 cross 3. It should be of order 3 cross 3. Then only AB is defined. Okay. Then only AB is defined. So how it is AB? This one. So A is 0, 1, 2. So 0, 1, 2. What is B value? B is 1, 5, 7. Here only one element is there. No, in first row only one element. First column only one element. First row one element. Second column one element. We have to multiply. 0 into 1 is 0. 0 into 5 is 0. 0 into 7 is 0. So from 0 you have to multiply all this. 0, 1, 0, 5, 0, 7. Next, 1 1s are 1, 1 5s are 5, 1 7s are 7. Next, we have to go in for 2. 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10. This 2 7s are 14. This one is AB. What is this one? This one is AB. AB is equals to 0, 0, 0, 1, 5, 7, 2, 10, 14. So we have to do it complement. What is A complement? AB complement is equals to, we have to interchange rows and columns. 0, 0, 0, 1, 5, 7. So 2, 10, 14. This one is AB complement. AB complement. Next, what we have to do it for? B complement, A complement. What is B complement? B complement is, B is here, B complement is 1, 5, 7. What is A complement? A complement is interchanging of rows and columns is called the complement of A, that is transpose of a matrix. Complement means we have to change interchanging rows and columns. So A complement is equals to 0, 1, 2. So B complement, A complement is equals to 1, 5, 7, 0, 1, 2. Here also we have to get the matrix of order 3 cross 3 now, because A is of order this one. What is the order? How many rows? 3 cross 1. Here 1 cross 3. So B complement, A complement. B complement, A complement. There are 3 rows. First row, second row, third row. So 3 cross 1. B is this one. B complement, A complement. B complement is of order 3 cross 1. A complement is of order 1 cross 3. So the number of rows of, the number of columns of matrix A is equal to the number of rows of matrix B. So then only this B complement, A complement is defined. So it is of order 3 cross 3. So square matrix 3 cross 3 matrix only we have to get. Otherwise the answer is wrong. So how it will be? 1 0 are 0, 1 1s are 1, 1 2s are 2. So we have to multiply this. Okay. Next, go for each 5. 5 zeros are 0, 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10. 0, 5, 10. Next, go for 7. 7 zeros are 0, 7 1s are 7, 7 2s are 14. So is it same? AB complement is equals to B complement, A complement are the same? Yes, it is same. So from 1 and 2. So from 1 and 2, AB complement is equals to B complement, A complement. Okay? Similar problems we have to discuss. Okay? We have to try it at your home. Tomorrow I will do it, the same problem. Okay? I'll give an example. You have to try it. Homework. A is equals to 1, let's go. 3. B E is equals to -1 to 1. B is equals to -1 to 1. A is equals to 1 minus 4 3. So this is a part of 3 cross 1 now. How it is AB going to be defined? 3 cross 1, 1 cross 3. So it should be of 3 cross 3. After that we have to do it for complement. B complement, A complement is also 3 cross 3. Okay. In the next session I will show you how to do that one. Okay. Thank you.